Okay, so before we start the show, I'd just like to have a full disclosure moment and say that this was genuinely my first time ever cooking with the Dutch oven. So I didn't cook the perfect pizza, but that's okay because this is a learning experience for me, and the recipe still stands. Okay, so if you follow the recipe, it works. I just didn't perform to perfection, and that's okay. But we're gonna let the show go on, so I hope you enjoy. Let's go. So today we're gonna be cooking a pizza with the Dutch oven. This is my first time cooking with the Dutch oven, so I don't know how that's gonna go, but yeah. I've cooked pizza before, but this time I think we could get a little bit more into detail as to how the bread is made, and then yeah, let's do it. Okay, so before we get to cutting, sawing, and getting dirty, I'm gonna show you how to make the dough. So come a little closer. We start off with 3.5 cups of bread flour. Flour bread? No, bread flour. Yes. 3.5 cups of bread flour. I'm gonna put the proper measurements in the description / right here. I don't know, put it somewhere. There is a correct, by the book way of doing this, but me personally, I like to cook from the heart. So when it comes to adding the yeast, I usually just put my finger and make a little hole that looks like about a tablespoon, and then you add this, add the yeast. Alright, now everybody does it different, and I still don't understand why people do certain ways and rest this, add dry to wet, and this and that. Look, I'm gonna show you this. This is what I'm doing. Okay. Now then, you dump just a. There we go. And then give me that pokey sticky thingy. Quick! Oh, now. Dude, I'm telling you, why does it always get darker? Just get to make sure that the yeast finds the water. Oh my gosh, Ben, what are you doing? Oh! Okay, alright, bud. Beautiful mistake. It's okay. Yeah, we just need a little bit more agua. Yeah, that'll do. Alright. Now then we gotta wait a second and let the yeast kind of activate, so it's gonna get a little bit thicker. And then once that starts, we add in the rest. Really though, I don't know why I wait. We can't just put it in because it's gonna get dark on us. All right, so I want to say, you got a little bit of this. That's right, and a little bit of salt. What else am I waiting on? No! I need sugar. Okay, I am back with the freaking sugar. Sprinkle a little bit of this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yep. Look, okay, I know people add the yeast to water and let it sit and froth on its own, and then they add the flour. But the way I see it is, if you have to wait, let it sit to let the yeast activate anyways, what's the point in letting it sit there? You could mix it all together and, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. Anyways, and I want to say it's time to get a mix in. I don't initially like mix straight up, or I don't go at it with my hands straight up.
to kind of get a good mix in first. Add that water. Add that water. Are you recording? And just a little bit. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And the ratio is going to be roughly 2/3. You know, like 2/3 water to flour. You just want to have enough for the flour to start coming all together. Because remember, you're going to have to really get in there here in a second. You just keep on adding a little bit of water at a time. Just enough. Look at that. Yep. Okay. Honestly, I think I got it just right though. Alright, so we finally got it mixed together, make it looking right. Make it look right. That's not the words. Anyways, we got this part done. So we're gonna cover this up and let it rest for a little bit. While it rests, we're gonna start the fire. Aha! There we go. We're in. Okay, so fire's going, but we gotta keep it going. So that's what I'm gonna do. And again, the stupid battery wants to die. Okay, so the problem that we're having right now is that the wood is wet, and I'm needing coals to throw on top of the oven. You know. So yeah, right now, I ain't even trying to race against time because I know I've got about, I want to say like 45 minutes till sundown, and we ain't even put it in the oven yet. So before I grab the headlamp, I guess now is a better time than ever to set up the oven and put the pizza in, get it ready. We're gonna meet the pizza. Oil on the bottom. Alright, now then. This. Okay. So we're gonna stretch this out. You know, I think we're gonna put the whole thing in. Let's see what's up. Ka-chow. Okay. Okay. Now then, work this in. You know, at one point in my life, I did work at Pizza Hut. Delivery driver, but Pizza Hut nevertheless. Alright, got that part. Now time to add the sauce. Now this is going to be a pepperoni pizza. Fresh mozzarella. Okay, you do you, bud. Ka-chow. Baya. Alright. Now time to go to the fire. Okay. Okay, well I didn't record any of that, but I just burned the crap out of myself a bajillion times trying to throw this thing on. But hey, we got it on, and we're gonna see if this is a disaster or not. I'm gonna give it 10 minutes. Yeah. Okay. You know I just can't let things be, so we're gonna try to rotate this thing while it's cooking. I'll be honest, I'm scared because I don't know how this is gonna cook. I feel like that's cooking it way too fast, like way too hot. But they say if you're gonna do this in an oven, like do it at 500 degrees. So I'm assuming that's gotta be right. Right? Alright, moment of truth. Ah, what the fuck, man? I think she's burnt. I think she's burnt. Wait! Oh, she's burnt. Oh, she's burnt. Damn. No. Ow, bitch. Okay, so we're back to the table. Dude, this sucks. And the crappy part is, it's just too hot because the bread on the inside is freaking amazing. I hate that. I really ain't got nothing better to do, so let's try this again. Okay, we got enough dough for one more again. This time we're gonna do a little different. Okay. Oil. A lot of it. Wait, are you recording? Alright. Okay, so this time instead of, because I didn't even wait 10 minutes, it was 5 minutes, so we're gonna go 2.5. So 1.5, flip, done. Okay. They can still deal with getting a little more cooked. You're not cooked enough, gang. Back in. Oh yeah. Aha! Ooh, played it. The fuck out of here. Well. I'd say we did it. I ain't even tried it yet. Okay, so I did good on this one, but the dough is so thick. One bite and like, I'm done, I don't want this. This for y'all. That's good though, good stuff. If you're still watching, I appreciate you staying for the whole show. I also hope this inspires someone to go out and try something new for themselves. Until next time, I'm Vinny, and I'll catch you at the next campfire.